It's 1 a.m. What are you doing in my house? I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed. You want me to do a review? An oil pastel review at 1 a.m. What's that? What do you got there? Is that candy? I haven't had candy in so long. Kool-Aid sour gummies. Shall we try? Hold on. It's over. Favorite candy of 2021. Go get yourself a bag. Ooh. Do y'all remember earlier this year I said I was going to review as many oil pastels as I can? Things changed. But I am back with another review. In this video, we are reviewing Cray-Pas. I have used these oil pastels before, however, I've never made a full drawing with just these. And this 50-pack oil pastel box cost me about $12? $12 for these. And the size of these are very reminiscent to the Pentel. Now, if you haven't seen the Pentel review, I highly recommend. It's kind of funny. As far as sizes go, these are going to be very small, very thin. However, if my memory serves me right, I did like these a lot. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into reviewing these oil pastels. We're at the table. Come on. So here we are, plastic and all. Let's go ahead and unwrap this. I love opening oil pastels up. Okay, we got a little damage on the box, but, you know, it's $12. I'm not expecting perfect. Are you ready? Wow. These are a lot smaller than I thought they were. Shall we do a finger swatch? Ooh, okay. Not that creamy. Actually, hold on. Okay. Okay, come through pigment, kinda. It's a little chalky. You kind of have to heat it up with your hand. Then it becomes a little creamier, but other than that, ooh. Let's do one swatch of this. Crayola. This is the closest colored Crayola has. And this is Mungyo. Obviously, the Mungyo is going to be a lot more pigmented, but even the Crayola is a little creamier. But I guess let's go ahead and put it to the final test. But first, let's do a fancy close-up. Ooh, bow, chicka, bow, bow. Ooh, very much. Ooh. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start something new. So I used myself as a reference photo. Of course, I went right in with the sketch with oil pastels. Now, I will say I hated the sketch. I kind of knew that this was probably not going to go in the path I wanted it to. However, I thought there may be a chance to redeem myself with the oil pastel because the blues was really opaque. Now, that's what I would say that they lied to me. I was lied to with these oil pastels. The blues in a lot of brands are really nice and opaque, but these were not. Once I started to try and layer with different colors, I could still see the blue sketch underneath. It turned everything purple. I did not like this. It was not a good experience at all. I was kind of let down. These oil pastels will not layer. You could give all your money to these oil pastels and they will not layer at all. And if they do layer, they're very like look at the forehead. I lay down a color and I try to blend it out. It just would not layer right. And then the neck was a nightmare. As you can see, I was struggling. And what's crazy is these oil pastels are not dry and crumbly. Not as bad as like a lot of different brands. They are just translucent. They just have no effect on the paper whatsoever. And don't get me started on the hair. Don't get me started on the hair. I'm not even going to talk about it. Just look. The black was pretty opaque though. The black was really nice. The white was pretty decent. Every other color was just not it. Not it at all. And I just rushed the background and the scratchy scratch. No, I'm not even gonna get. No, this doesn't even deserve my excitement. Look at. There's not even crumbs coming up from the. There is no layers on this. You see how? Nope. I wanted to redeem myself after this. I felt like I could do better. I'm gonna start something different. Get out the page. Okay. So I wanted to do a different technique this time around. Now I don't really know what it's called, but it's more of a crosshatch. You use the other oil pastel to blend into the next color. Does that make sense? So what I do is I usually just start with a sketch and I blend it out. I kind of make sure where the values are in the whole portrait so I know where to place my colors somewhat. Does that make sense?
And I use my finger very lightly just in the beginning though. I don't really use it to blend out the colors. So you'll see me cross-hatching right here, and I'll just put down, you know, some color. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm just using red. And then I'll go in with another color and just kind of blend that out and keep on going, keep on going. Since I know these don't blend or layer well, I will just use the other oil pastels to my advantage and let that blend as if I'm layering, but I'm not really layering that much. Does that make sense? Y'all just look, please. You know I can't explain things. But I hope you understand. I like this one a lot more. A lot more. These oil pastels do really well with this technique or what have you because it does not rely on layering. I'm not really layering in this technique. I'm kind of just helping blend out other colors. And actually, damn, maybe I'm lying. I am layering just a little bit, but not as much as I normally do. This technique is just a little different. I'm not using my finger to blend anything out. It's not really a smooth blend. You look up close to it, you can see the cross hatching. It's not super smooth and luscious and juicy as always, but you know it appears so far away. I'll have it up close here pretty soon. But I do have a scratch. I do have a scratch in this, and it didn't really work because there wasn't a lot of layers, but you get what I mean. So this is the first one. I do like the facial hair. I wish mine looked like that, but and this is the other one up close. You be the decision maker on this. I like the second one a lot better. The first one was just garbage. But let me know down below.
Where's the pigment? What happened? I'm sorry to this man. This is not who I thought it was. My final thoughts about Cray-Pas Jr. Artists Oil Pastels. Right off the bat, they're actually pretty creamy. They have a juiciness to an extent, and I'll tell you why. They are not opaque at all. Crayola, dry, kind of creamy, sometimes not, but they are opaque. You don't have to do a million layers to get a good foundation. This right here, these are see-through. You can't really layer them. They start to beat up if you overlayer. I really thought I liked these. I really did. However, I would still get these over these nasty ass Pentel. Ugh. When I tell you I just opened this box, and mind you, it still has the plastic little cover over it, and it still smells putrid. These two are pretty much the same as far as pigment, but these don't stink, so I'll get these. And once again, thank you for hopping in back onto this channel. If you have any questions, concerns, let me know down below. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, also let me know down below because spooky season's coming up and I love suggestions. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and click that little bell so you know when I post because I am a little random. In other words, have a good night. Don't break in my house again. Bye.